Having a plan for employee development is essential to ensure the performance and productivity of the organization and the department. I'll talk about the steps for making that plan in this video. Hello, I'm Stephen Goldberg of Optimist Performance, bringing you practical ideas and tips on leadership, team development, and personal performance in the workplace. In order for the organization and department to meet its goals and objectives, employees need to continuously grow and develop. And of course, we live in a world of change, especially in business, where technology is driving so much change for improvement, for innovation, creativity. And if people are resistant to change, to grow, then you cannot move forward. You cannot propel the organization. Often the task of creating a human resource development plan is the responsibility of the human resource department. In my opinion, it's the responsibility of the manager. You may not even have a human resource department. The manager or leader is responsible for the performance and productivity of the employees in his team. And so it's up to him or her to make sure that people are growing, and they need to plan the development of people in order to meet the goals and objectives. Here are the steps I suggest to create that plan. The first thing is you need goals and objectives for the department. Now that may not always be clear, so you want to clarify that. If you're the department manager, get as much information you can about the goals and objectives of the organization, or create your own. And I suggest involving your team members as much as you can in this process. That way they're part of the construction of the goals and feel responsible to doing what's necessary to achieve them, and that includes their growth and development. Number two is relative to the goals and objectives of the department or the organization. What do you need to achieve? What are the strengths and weaknesses of each team member? What can you leverage as a skill or an asset, and where are the challenges that need to be addressed? Now, often the challenges can be addressed through new skill development. Obviously, if you want to bring in new ways of doing things, there's training involved, or orientation for employees in order to adapt to those changes. And I suggest taking a holistic approach to looking at employee development. Look at not only their technical or job skills, but also more the interpersonal skills as well, because as we evolve, teamwork is becoming more and more demanding. We need to make sure people are collaborative, and thus teamwork skills, interpersonal skills play a big role in having teamwork be effective in any department or organization. Next, you want to meet with each individual employee to discuss their goals and objectives, review what they need to learn in order to meet the objectives of the department, and how you can help them in that process. Your job as a leader or manager is also to be a coach to them, to make sure that they're equipped to do their jobs, and you need to provide the training to them or the coaching so that they can succeed. So meeting with each person individually will help you establish an individual development plan. Of course, there may be group needs when it comes to things like team training or even skill development that everybody needs to learn. Once you have a good understanding of the training and coaching needs, you want to research resources to provide that if required. For example, if it's some technical skills relative to new software or new machinery, you want to work with the supplier to organize training sessions. And if it's something that you need to deliver yourself as far as specific coaching, you want to organize that and set aside time to do that. And finally, you want to make sure that you follow up and review regularly to evaluate the progress that people are making towards realizing the plan and the development of each person. And so I suggest meeting once a month to review how people are doing, where are they perhaps off track for whatever reason, and you want to then realign so that you get back on course and make sure that people are actually learning the new skills or developing in the way that's going to contribute to the success of the organization and department. I hope you find these tips useful and that you will start doing better employee development planning and meeting with each person regularly to help them grow and develop. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk again soon. I hope you find these tips useful. Here's some videos that are related that you can watch right now. Subscribe to our channel to get news of new videos as they come out. Thanks for listening, and talk again soon.